published 1551 EDT, the 14th of September 2017, updated 1705 EDT, the 14th of September 2017. Chris Sutton launched a blistering attack on Everton after their Europa League campaign got off to the worst possible start in Italy on Thursday night. Ronald Koemans' side collapsed to a heavy 30 defeat at Atalanta, conceding all 3 goals during a particularly sorry first-half performance. Coming off the back of a 30 loss at home to Spurs at the weekend and a trip to Manchester United on Sunday, it was a disastrous return to European competition for the Toffees. Rooney gesticulates during Everton's 30 defeat by Atalanta on Thursday night. The travelling fans remonstrate with the players after the final whistle. In ItalySpeaking, as a co-commentator for BT Sport during the game, the Sportsmail columnist laid into the display and called for a goodwill gesture from the club. "I feel sorry for that Everton support. Second time in 8 years in Europe. 2,500 fans have made this trip. It'd be writing to Everton and asking them for a refund because especially in the first half it was a gutless performance, a weak performance." In the studio after the game, Martin Keown claimed the Blues resembled Dad's army, given the maturing years of some of the key players. Martin Keown claimed Everton resembled Dad's army on the pitch against Atalanta. Jermaine Jenas called Everton stale and criticised the failure to replace Romelu Lukaku, said they suddenly start to look a bit like Dad's army. Didn't Baines get forward much? Is Iagulka now at the end of his career? Rooney looked like an old man tonight. The former Arsenal defender called on Koeman to improve ahead of the weekend trip to Old Trafford. Koeman has got to take a good look at himself. They've lost the way. They didn't create anything. 2 shots the whole night. It was a toothless performance, no determination in the game. They can only play better than this, but that's a miserable bunch of players that will return home now. That's 3 games on the trot now, 8 goals conceded, and alarm bells will be ringing for Everton. Chris Sutton called for the visiting fans to be given refunds following the shambolic display. Jermaine Jenas called Everton stale and wondered how they had not found a direct replacement for Romelu Lukaku, who was sold to United in July. He added they haven't got a striker as far as I'm concerned. Young Calvert-Lewin has potential, but he needs to be built into the squad. They've lost Lukaku and not replaced him. How do you spend £140 million and not replace him?